Good stuff. We're live.
Yeah.
Talking about some new content coming. Let a couple people get in here. If you have any questions, ask them. It's
And
Friday.
this is his son.
This is my son. What's your name, bro?
Jack.
Jackson. That's right.
And I like biking.
And he likes biking. Anyway, man, I've been just doing a lot of content, guys. I got a lot of good stuff coming for you. I'm gonna keep just dropping bombs and try to, get you guys some real insight on what goes on, man, in the trucking industry and what it takes to be successful and grow a trucking business, or grow anything that you want to do and be successful in life, man. I'm here for you. So if you have any questions at all, man, ask them. What's up? All miles matter. All you guys out there that I really appreciate every one of you that follow me, that's support me.
Soon I'm gonna have a lost tooth.
Yeah, lost tooth. Yeah, that really support us and follow the content and comment and the thumbs up and all that good stuff, man. I really do appreciate every one of you guys. But man, we just want to get at it. We want to get you guys some content. I want to bring value. I see a lot of people online. We're growing big, and I want to bring everybody along for the journey and show you what it takes to really grow a 20 truck, 30 truck, 40 truck company. What's up, man? Papioso. Yeah, we had a great convo today, man. I really appreciate you tuning in. This guy right here, man, he's going places. He's going to be successful, man. And he put his money where he thought things were valuable, and he said that he got a lot of value out of it. What's up, man? Red DOT G34, and we see you. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, man, feel free to ask. I'm going to be on here for a minute, but I just, stay on the lookout for new content, new videos dropping. I've got quite a few, in the reel that I'm just going to start dropping. Boom, 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 boom. Probably most of them next week, maybe one or two over the weekend here, but I know everybody's going to be...
Dad, where's our semi?
It's over at the where they're parked, over at Uncle Eric's house. But anyway, we're just going to keep dropping bombs on you guys and get, insight from everybody's perspective, from the dispatching side of it to the owner side of it, the money side of it, the driver side of it, the owner-operator side of it, the fleet perspective, the marketing perspective, the safety perspective, everything that it takes and culmination in a whole to have a real successful business, guys. I've been to a lot of different ends of this industry, made a lot of mistakes, learned everything the hard way. So you guys that are reaching out now and spending the money to consult with me, which, by the way, is going up. So if you guys want to get in now at the $49 price, jump in, man. It's too cheap. There's a lot of value there, man. So I'm raising it to $99. I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with that. Everybody that talks with me, it just feels like I nuked them, man. Their head is blown. They get a lot of value for it. I had a couple people today tell me that it was undervalued, and that they would have paid that $99, and it was worth more than that. And they've hired many other mentors or many other people in the industry to talk to them, and they didn't get the same amount of value that they thought that I gave them. So, are you doing anything on the broker side? Yes, we do have a brokerage. I have a brokerage. I just don't use it the particular way that a lot of people focus on just the brokerage. We use it to just kind of, you got to figure out if you're going to open a brokerage, what your point of opening a brokerage is. We use it to handle the freight that we can't cover if a customer calls us and I don't have a truck available. That's pretty much all we use it for. So I don't go out and seek out customers, although I probably should. That's $1 million business. So in itself, you can grow a big business that way. I've often thought about it, but for those of you that don't know, I have other companies. I have a car dealership. We're getting into building houses. We have the brokerage as well. We have a few other things that we're doing, but if I had the time or had agents or had people to partner with it to do it, I would probably grow a big brokerage. I just know that it's easier said than done, guys. There's a lot of freight out there, but when you're dealing with a brokerage, it's scary putting, other people's products or merchandise or commodity onto somebody else's trailer that you don't know. 410 with a 5-inch aluminum one-piece drive shaft. Whole new truck, Cummins for life. Yeah, hey, I'm Cummins all the way, man. If you're going to do the Hotshot thing, Cummins with the ice and transmission is all the way to go. It's the only way to go. We've had the Fords, we've had the Chevys. I have a lot of owner-operators with many different types of trucks. The ones that stay on the road the longest with the least amount of breakdown seems to be the Rams. The Fords just have issues, you know, computer, ECM, fuel pump, just many different things. But the Chevys, they seem like they're more, and I'm a Chevy guy at heart, guys. For those of you, you know, that you want to get some insight, almost everything I have is Chevy. You know, I have Mopar, but I've always been a Chevy guy. You know, young boy from the South, we're all about, you know, lifted Chevys and lowered Chevys. But they just, for commercial application, the Duramaxes don't stay on the they don't stay on the road. They just don't. There's a lot of breakdowns, a lot of issues. They won't hold up. But, you know, the Rams seem to be the way to go. So, Cummins getting in frame right now, 28K. Whew, yeah, man. My Ford F-350, the first truck I had that I bought new, motor blew up at 50,000 miles. Ford paid to replace it. Took them 3 months. Do I sell trucks? No. What we do actually, it's more of you know, kind of not really buy here, pay here, but we focus on SUVs and cars, especially in the market that I'm in. A lot of SUVs, family cars. They're in the, you know, 3,000 to 15,000 range. Trucks, I just can't buy them to make a profit, man. Even used, they're crazy. At the auctions and stuff, you can't even touch them, man. For a Papioso they're almost untouchable. I would be buying that just to put on my lot to bring other people in to look at other cars that I have. I wouldn't make any money on them. I could make money on like the 1500 series trucks, you know, the gas go-getters, grocery getters, 4 doors, little quad cabs and stuff, Chevy 1500s, Ford F-150s, things like that. But they're expensive to buy. Right now, even the rental car companies, Enterprise and Hertz, and because of the shortage of new vehicles, they're buying up all the used vehicles at the auction. They don't care what they pay for them because they need them. So that's coming into issues. But anyway, back on the trucking side of things, guys, I'm definitely just trying to build as much value to you guys as possible, you know, for little to no cost. I don't do this consulting stuff to get rich. I don't do the YouTube channel to get YouTube revenue. I have a legitimate trucking business. That's what I focus on, and that's what I want to grow. You know, we want to grow it to $30-40 million, and I'm going to do it. So the trucking, you know, guy and Spanos or whatever that is, man, the box truck, I'll hit on that in a second. But anyway, with the Trucking Guy YouTube channel, is purely to help people. I really do like helping people, as well as I have generated some guys that have, you know, decided to sign on with us and join the team from it. So I'm looking at more for that aspect than I am from YouTube revenue or, you know, anything like that. Box trucks, for the other guy's question there, I would stay away from it, man. There's just, there's not enough money in it. And the way I tell it is, you know, your job is to, I'd like to see a lot of back office type of videos. Yeah, I'm going to do a ton of more, and we're going to bring in some more people as well to really show you what it takes to run it the right way, legal, moral, and ethical. But on the box truck side of it, you know, your job is to haul shit. And if you can't haul very much shit, they ain't going to pay you very much money. So is there a negative to having a mega cab? No, not on the mega cab. Other than the length law that we were talking about today, you'll definitely be beating that and exceeding it. So if you get a cab and chassis now, mega cab would just be good. Pull the bed off, and now you're treating it as a tractor, and you got more room in your cab. With the box truck, you can't haul very much stuff. You're doing a lot of partials or quarter loads, basically, and they're not going to pay you the value. Right now, I hear a lot of guys are killing it in the box truck market. I've heard of a couple guys building 10-truck fleets with box trucks. It's not going to be for the long term, though, guys. That's just because the market is crazy right now, and it's up. Post-COVID, COVID pushed a lot of people out of the industry, so that's why the rates are crazy right now, and everybody's getting, you know, $3, $4, $5, $6 a mile. I heard a guy call me yesterday. He's got a couple box trucks and Sprinter vans, and he's getting like $2 and $3 a mile, $4 a mile in box trucks, which, you know, is crazy. I tried the box truck thing for a while, got out of it quick, realized there wasn't any money in it. This was way before the COVID stuff, man. You know, the market wasn't there. It wouldn't bear $2 a mile, and I was leasing them, so I mean, I guess if you bought one, you could probably do it if you were going to drive it yourself. By the time you pay insurance, put a driver in it, the whole nine, there's not enough there. Say what's up, Bubba.
What's up?
So basically, the money, the market won't bear it long term. So I don't want to see you set yourself up buying trucks and go bankrupt or have any issues with your credit, have to let it get repoed or anything like that. So you going inside? Later, bro.
You have this.
I don't need it. You can have it. High five. See you later. Close the door. The market won't bear it. So I'm into things, you know, that are proven. I don't try to reinvent the wheel. Why make a square wheel when the round one's working just fine? is what I tell people. Get into semis, or get into hot shots with 40-foot trailers with ramps, and basically pick up what the semis leave behind, is the way hot shot goes. So if it's something that you're really serious about, I would say no, we're not based out of Fort Myers, we're based out of Wyoming. But no, I would just say, don't try to reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of people doing box trucks, but the way I put it is go stand by the highway and see how many box trucks are going by. You're going to see more semis. There's not a lot of companies that, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to grow 1 or 2 trucks or use it as a stepping stone to get in, yeah, by all means, because non-CDL hotshot, box trucks, all those things are stepping stones to get you where you want to be. Work your hustle. As much as I preach, doing certain things to get ahead and do it the right way, start off on the right foot. By all means, guys, I started in a Sprinter van, so I'm not going to knock your hustle. I'm your cheerleader, not your hater. Do it, use it as a stepping stone. I wouldn't buy one. I would lease one. Enterprise does them. Penske does them. Who else does them? I think Ryder does them. There's another one that does the Hino trucks. Those are really good motors and engines. If you look into them, they do a 20, I think it's 28 foot. 26 is just not quite big enough. But here's the big deal with the box trucks, guys. You want to make sure you get either the swing doors on the back, the full height, because you can't get a lot of drive-in loads if you don't have the right height with swing doors on the back. I know some of the guys get them and they have like a roll-up door on the back, and you can't get that. You even cut yourself in half on a lot of loads. But I'm a big proponent of just if do it, work your hustle, do what you got to do. But I wouldn't, if there's any other route to go, non-CDL hotshot pulling a 40-foot trailer, CDL hotshot doing it that route. You can rent an Enterprise and then go buy a trailer, then get your CDL, use it to get your CDL and go in that route. I would definitely do it. I would stay away from the box trucks at all means if you can. Just save you some headaches. I know a lot of people dispatchers promise they can do $5 grand a week with a box truck. I had 3 or 4 people call me last month, consult with me, and paid me to do it. And I told them not to get a box truck. Then they get a box truck, and then the dispatchers, they can't find anybody that'll get them better than $3 grand. And that's just about breaking even, making them $500 a week maybe profit. Which, I mean, you can get a job, make more money than that. So. But right now, maybe the market's up. I don't know. I don't mess with box trucks too much. I know there's a lot of guys online, preaching box truck. But I don't think that I would mess with it. As far as the back office videos, absolutely. We're going to do more of that content. That's what I know you guys want to see, is what it really takes to bring on somebody the right way, the legal way, as well as, driver settlements, the factoring. I had a really good conversation with the guy that was just there a minute ago talking today about factoring and how back charges work and what the factoring company gets set up with and what to do when you do get a back charge, and how to manage an escrow, and how to make sure that the communication is happening between the broker and the dispatcher and the factoring company so that you don't get back charges. I know everybody wants to sign on with the no recourse factoring company, but there is no such thing, guys. At the end of the day, in the fine print, they're all recourse. Think about it. Why would any billion-dollar company just want to eat those loads? They're just going to eat it? No, it doesn't happen. So even the OTR Capitals of the world, the Triumph Business Capitals of the world, a lot of the, some of them that preach no recourse, it's not true no recourse where they're not going to ever charge you back. And eventually, at some point, it might be 120 days, it might be 6 months, it might be 1 year. They're going to charge that back if they don't get paid. That's why you use the credit check portal and you credit check the load on every load you do and make sure they pay it 45 days. And then just work for the conglomerates that pay their bills, the Landstars and the JB Hunts of the world, and just be an extension of them, basically haul their freight and make money. So, but yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and just really say I appreciate you guys. Look out for some new content coming. I'm getting familiar with the live thing. I'm going to do some more lives just to talk about things and kind of get used to using the platform. Carter at PDM explained this perfectly. I don't know who they are, but yeah, the box truck thing and the stuff like that is just not really my forte. I dabbled in it. I checked it out and realized that it wasn't where I wanted to go. I wanted to go straight as fast as I could get to semis. I wanted to be the next JB Hunt. I don't want to try to dabble in things. I mean, look at how many box truck companies there are, guys, that are doing, they have 100 box trucks. There ain't very many, none that I know. I mean, there's a few, I'm not going to say, but they mostly do food service, local stuff. You've got like the Amazons of the world, things like that. About the recourse. Yeah, the recourse on factoring is there's no such thing as non-recourse. I mean, they preach it, but you just have to go into the fine print, guys, and really look and see what it says. The big thing with factoring is when you're going to sign up with a factoring company, realize that when you sign on that dotted line, you're signing your business away, your life away. You're done because you're not going to be able to switch to a different company. So you better be with the one you want to be with. We're with Trans Am Financial, guys. I'm sure you can Google them, look at the bad reviews. You've seen tabs. I'm not going to badmouth them. They work well for what we do. I like the 1 hour pay. And we've negotiated it to a great rate. We've been with them the entire life of my company, just because once you get in with a factoring company, you're not going to switch. It's really, really, really difficult because you can switch. You give them the written notice and you got to sit there and let all your receivables just ride out. So what are you going to do? You're basically going to have to take, if you have a bunch of trucks and a bunch of owner operators, how are you going to fund them unless you had a line of credit at the bank or something like that? Because the other companies can do what's called a buyout with factoring, which is where they can go and buy all of your aging invoices. So if you have invoices that you got paid on factoring and they haven't got paid for them yet, and you have $100,000 sitting there, this company can come in and buy those invoices as long as a lot of those companies clear check on their credit portal. They're not going to buy some. They might buy some and not this one or whatever, and you'd have to pay that in order to transfer over, as well as do I think it's like 90-day cancellation, written cancellation with them. So, but what the problem is, most of the factoring companies won't cooperate with the buyout of the other company. So they're just not going to answer the phone. They're not going to do it. They're going to refuse to do it. Why? Because if you've got 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks, or potential going to, like we're doing, 50 trucks, 100 trucks, they don't want to let you go. You're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars you're going to pay them, and it adds up over time. That's why the non-competes are so stout. And they sue the crap out of the other factoring companies if they come in and try to take you. It means a lot of money to them. Some of those factoring companies, they're bigger on their factoring side than they are their trucking side. Some of them actually have trucking companies. Like Tabs, they have a trucking side, and they offer leasing and they do loans. They have a lot of other good benefits, but use it for what it's for, guys, So factoring can be a good thing and embrace it, And I had somebody call me an idiot one time on a video. They said I would never do factoring. That tells me right there that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. No real company would factor. There's huge companies that factor, man. Even if I was doing $20 million a year, I would rather factor for, 1.5% or whatever. Because when you get to that level, guys, the percentage goes down. You're not paying 5%. So why the hell would I want to have at the bank $300,000, $500,000, $1 million revolving, waiting on it to come back for 45 or 60 days? Nobody wants to do that. If they do, they're stupid. I don't want to put my money out just to wait and wait and wait and wait. This isn't real estate. I'm not getting 20% return on that. I'm giving them 1.5% or 1% at that level. Why the hell would you can't, it doesn't make any sense to put up $300,000, $500,000. The reason they can do it is because they have boxes of money sitting in the back growing white hair, and they need something to do with it. It's like the banks doing mortgages, man. They figured out a asset where it didn't move, it didn't go nowhere, and people paid on it for 30 years. They never got out of it, and if worst case it didn't work out and you quit paying on it, they get it back. It doesn't make any sense to do not factor. I don't care what size of company you are, If you were with a company and you were small and you had direct contracts, we have some direct contracts, and they were paying 2-day ACH or something like that. That's good. Yeah, then you could cut out that 2% or 3% or whatever. My wife, that's funny. But, you wouldn't want to do it. It wouldn't make sense. At the level that we're at, we'd have to have probably $500,000 revolving all the time. I'm not going to go put out $500,000 for no percentage to pick up 1%. I could take that same $500,000 and put it into real estate or something else and pick up 20%, 30% return. Why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. This one's dragged out. I don't have too many more comments. Hopefully they'll build up. But I just want to let you guys know that more things are coming. And, look out some content that we got going on. And I'm going to jump on some more. I'm going to try to do one live a week. And, they'll be quick. And you guys can hop on and ask the trucking guys some questions. And hopefully I can answer them for you. And, you guys can get some insight. If you're looking to get into having a consultant or want to call me and get on my platform, you can go to consultthetruckingguy.com. Do it today. This is going to be the last day of $50 bucks, $49.99, whatever it is. Tomorrow on Monday, I'm going to push it to $99. I think that it's severely undervalued. We have some other packages where we'll completely build out your websites, socials, contracts, help you get owner operators, build you ads, the whole nine. I think that those are undervalued. As this guy right here is saying, it's worth it. Absolutely. So there's my other baby. But, hey, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate every one of you that has subscribed to the channel. We look forward to growing with you. Stay tuned. We have a lot of big things coming. So thank you. Y'all have a great weekend.